While at JRTC, the platoon focused its training on patrolling and key leader engagements. The platoon was led by experienced section chiefs, Staff Sergeants Fontenot and Peltier, who had patrolled Iraq. However, the terrain and the nature of patrolling in Iraq and Afghanistan were likely to differ significantly. Along with other Top Gun battalion members, the Bravo Battery Bulls were leaving with a platoon of nervous soldiers for their next rendezvous with destiny. Their plane made a brief stop in Kyrgyzstan before reaching Afghanistan. Their experience in Kyrgyzstan did not accurately predict their future experiences in Afghanistan. The men had access to 2 alcoholic beverages throughout their stay, a well-furnished gym with a basketball court and an internet cafe, and well-lit tent structures for sleeping in. The roads were primarily paved, and the streets had good lighting, just like most streets in America. Nevertheless, they were only in Kyrgyzstan for a little more than a day, which might have been advantageous because it prevented them from adopting the idea that this would be their new reality. As they descended towards Kandahar on June 11, 2010, they came across a group of Taliban fighters who were waiting to fire at arriving aircraft in the hopes of hitting one by chance with rocket-propelled grenades or RPG and small weapons fire. Inside the aircraft, the soldiers were crammed together like sardines, their gear resting on the tops of their legs and between their feet. Many leaders attempted to sleep as they flew in, but some, like Pantaleo, couldn't rest. One red light illuminated the soldiers inside the gloomy plane. The pilot warned the soldiers over the intercom to hold on since they were about to make a combat landing. As the plane descended, it sounded like popcorn was popping inside the fuselage. It was Fontenot's 35th birthday, and he was thinking, if this is how it ends, at least I'll go out with a bang. "We're getting ready to land at Kandahar Airfield," the pilot said over the intercom once more as they felt the pressure drain from the cabin. The aircraft made a sharp dive shortly after the announcement was made. The men grabbed onto their equipment as it began to float in midair. The sound of the wings flexing gave them the impression that the fuselage might separate from the wings. In what seemed like seconds, they had landed. They were now officially in Kandahar. Their deployment clock was officially set to start.